guys, it's Pokemon Rocket here. Today I have a special guest.
Z-Rocket Boss in the house.
We're going to do a live IRL video for you guys today, do some Pokemon TCG. Later on we're going to have some other videos on the channel, like Pokemon 101, doing some trading with my buddy here, and others. Later on we're going to be going to what now? What event?
Collecticon in Dallas, coming up next month. Can't wait, so excited. Hope to see you guys there. I do believe that we are going to be doing a trade-up challenge. It's going to be a battle between me and Pokemon Rocket. You know, so y'all definitely need to hit the like, subscribe button, hit the notifications. Definitely check us out because it's going to be live.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anybody else you want to shout out?
Yeah, definitely want to shout out to Dad and Son Rumble. Dude, you guys rock. I've been watching you guys. You guys are growing. I'd love to see y'all's content. Can't wait to see you guys Thursday. You guys keep up the good work.
Everybody check out Bard Owl in the Tanger Outlet if you can. Great place to go there, especially for League Night.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And also check out On the Stack in Terrell. Brand new card shop. These guys are live. They do trades. They've got open cards. They do packs. Y'all should definitely check them out.
All right. Now we're going to get into the video, guys. Good luck.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Here we go with the coin flip.
And of course I lose, like always.
It's all right. We'll get started anyway.
So today I'm trying out my Dragapult deck. It's brand new. I just bought it. It just came out, just was released. Went ahead, I decided I'd try it. I thought maybe it'd be a good opportunity to try it against one of my best friends, somebody who I've never beaten.
I don't know about never beaten. You've gotten pretty close a couple times, and I'm going with my my favorite, the Feraligatr deck. This one's a little bit better than the one I have on live because I actually have the cards I need.
Yeah, mine is just the Dragapult. I do usually play Charizard.
It's a pretty sick Charizard deck he plays, though.
Yeah, it really is, and so I'm not necessarily used to this Dragapult. I do know that it does the spread damage, and the way that I have kind of tweaked my deck, I'm able to get the cards that I need fairly quickly. But against this Feraligatr deck, I don't know how well it's going to do. I know Feraligatr's hit and run tactic is pretty heavy, so we're just going to see how we do here.
Mm-hmm. You started out pretty slow because you didn't have too many cards right off rip, but you ended up pulling some stuff to help you get something.
Yeah, I played that Buddy, I think second turn, and it really helped me out. Was able to let me get my Dreepy and my other cards down. So, but yeah, I kept bricking right here in the beginning.
Yeah, that's a hard way to start too.
Yeah,
but you ended up picking up your Dreepies because you were looking for those guys and trying to evolve them to get that draw support for your deck. Is what you're trying to do.
I mean, this is pretty much just the basic Dragapult. This is what you get when it comes out the box, minus just a few minor tweaks. It's still got all of the main primary cards, Dragapult, the X2. I didn't really have anything else to tweak it with from my PC binder or anything like that. So it's pretty much just a straight Dragapult right out what you get in the box. So if you're watching this, this is what you're going to get if you do decide to buy that box, and I definitely suggest it.
Oh yeah, it's a strong deck, especially for just buying outright. Like it's crazy. And Dragapult's top tier deck. Like that's one of the best ones in the format right now.
It is.
You just got to know how to play it real good.
Yeah, you definitely have way more experience with your Feraligatr deck than I do with this Dragapult.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But you know, I think I can give you a good run for your money. But we were definitely going to be doing this heads on, heads up.
This is right off rip, no practice before and stuff. And you've been getting a lot better, especially going to League. I tell everybody, if you're getting started in Pokemon, go to League Nights. It's one of the best ways to learn. I mean, you're gonna mess up, man, for sure. Yeah. It's like if you're taking a fight, you're gonna get hit, you know.
Yeah.
So you might as well go there and lose some so you can get better and win some.
Yeah, I think right here, this is where I start actually getting what I need, and
start throwing some damage. I
start. This is where I'm able to start moving that damage around, put a little pressure on you. but you have a good comeback with it. You're able to draw the cards that you need.
Yeah, I throw that block in there. That Mimikyu is a terror on your deck.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I will say one of the big changes that I made in this deck are the Lily's Clefairy, because it does good against other dragons.
So your Lily's Clefairy is what were you saying you're putting
Okay, the Lily's Clefairy, I think that it's a good card to put into the Dragapult deck, just in case for mirror matches.
Yeah.
You want to...
That's where I'm doing that hit and run.
I disagree.
That English hit and run there.
Yeah, that English.
I hit you for like 30 just real quick.
Yeah, dude, you definitely was able to pull that off. I wasn't expecting that early on in the game, but you definitely were able to get that early damage in there, and I think that definitely made...
yeah, it helps. Every little bit helps.
Yeah. I do need to work on how to be able to get more spread damage from this Dragapult deck. Again, it's just tweaking it and how you get your feel for your deck.
I like how, like, if you guys are new to it, how he puts his coins for the abilities, because not everybody has ability markers. I never thought about that, you know. That dude's pretty smart sometimes, so.
Oh, yeah, just sometimes.
Just sometimes.
Yeah. He likes to steal my ideas. It doesn't matter what
for
it
sure.
is.
For sure, I had to take that idea.
Yeah, for sure. In case y'all don't know, this guy here, he is the one that actually got me into YouTube videos.
Oh, yeah.
He's actually the one who got me back into Pokemon, believe it or not. Now, I was kind of, you know, I guess you could say exploring the hobby.
He's experimenting. His pokeality.
Yeah, my pokeality. There you go. Now, I used to be, a real long time ago, a big Pokemon fiend when I was a kid, back in like the 1990s. Like a lot of us, I think. But you know, I kind of fell out of it, again, like a lot of us. And then, you know, I recently started to get back into it. Met this guy here up at the flea market, him selling off some of his cards, and you know, he kept telling me, "Oh man, you should try battling.
Yep.
I kept telling him, no, and then finally he was able to convince me, and that's when I went ahead and I bought my first deck. I got the Charizard EX battle deck.
That's a sick deck too.
And again, you just got to kind of tweak these decks on how you play. You know what I mean? Once you learn how you're going to play, then you'll know kind of how you want to tweak it. Now, you can look up all these YouTube videos and all this on.
There he starts knocks out my Mimikyu real quick. That messes
I had to take
with me.
that out because the Mimikyus are rough.
Yeah, I couldn't block after that point, so I had to try and get another one back as soon as possible. But the problem is, you took out my Mimikyu with my rescue board. That really makes it hurt me, because now I got to discard an energy every time I got to retreat, and then it just burns up if I don't have the right stuff.
Yeah, that is true. That was when I made that play, definitely it was gonna definitely hinder you a lot more than it did. I was very impressed with how well you were able to come back from that, being able to pull the energies that you needed in order to do your backup and retreat, your of course your hit and run, which is kind of cowardly, honestly. If you think about it, that hit and run tactic really is messed up, but.
You know, whatever it takes to win the war sometimes. But,
yeah, that's true.
There's definitely some other strategies I've seen that are crazy. I've seen some decks where you can't even hit the dude if you have Terra or EXs.
Oh, you're talking about that Ogerpon block.
Oh, it's so frustrating.
Yeah,
so frustrating.
I've had to go against that before.
Yeah.
That Ogerpon blocker is horrible.
You'll never have as much fun or be as frustrated until you go and play some league battles with some people that know how to play. Oh my goodness.
God. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, it just tears you up.
So, right now
we're doing some damage here.
Yeah, right now you are. You hurt me here.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. Boy, that was a heavy hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you took
knockout.
You took out my second Dragapult.
Mm-hmm.
And because I discarded one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember this, and
yeah,
you definitely brought the damage with that one.
Yeah, you took out that Mimikyu, so I had to haul it back real quick.
You came back. You definitely came back, and right here, I'm just trying to struggle to see what I can play.
Mm-hmm.
You really did. You did me dirty.
Yeah. Yeah, that one got you stumbling for a minute there.
Yeah, for sure.
You come back here. I think you ended up getting some energies. You play that buddy, get your board back to where it needs to be. Mm-hmm. You have a lot better draw support. Like if you could get set up before I got set up and start taking stuff out, it'd be difficult for me.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, that's just the luck of it. Sometimes, so you take out something here, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh no, you Iono'd me.
Yes,
I hate them damn Ionos, dude. Every time.
Hey, look, man, an Iono in your deck is a must.
Oh,
I don't
for
care
sure.
if you're a new player, a veteran player,
You better run
a
4 of them.
professional player. You better run some Ionos in your deck. It doesn't matter what kind of deck you're running.
Tell you.
Run some Ionos. That hand disruption definitely helps your case. It doesn't matter. And the best thing I think about Iono is once you've run out of options with your hand, you can just Iono at the end of your hand, and you get a whole new hand. So it's like it's like a restart on your turn. You got to kind of think on your feet, but once you do that, it doesn't just disrupt your opponent. It also helps you. It assists you. It's just you got to play that. You got to find that right, perfect time to kind of play that Iono.
It can definitely mess you up though too.
And also with my Drat Cloak's recon ability, it makes me put Pokemon cards that I don't necessarily want on the bottom of my deck on the bottom of my deck. So when I play Iono, it allows me that opportunity to be able to shuffle them back up into my deck, so they become a possible draw again at that point. Yeah,
it helps out a lot. Like that deck has got such good draw support. I think that's why it's one of like those top tier decks. But you know, like you're doing damage here. That you run Monkey Dories in yours, which I like Monkey Dory the way it plays because you can move it. But once everybody starts using them, and you took me out hard here.
I'm never gonna financially recover.
Oh no, I think you've still got a shot. You definitely got a good opportunity here because right here it kind of opens your board up.
Oh yeah,
and you capitalize on that.
The only thing that really helped me is I put that cloak on. If I didn't have that cloak on, I think this game would have went the opposite way.
Yeah, that cloak definitely helps you.
Yeah.
That's something else that we both run is the Luxurious Cape. And that's another, you know, if you're running, it doesn't matter what kind of deck you're running, you want to try to run a Luxurious Cape inside of your deck because even though it allows your opponent, if that Pokemon is taken out, it allows your opponent to take a second prize card.
I mean, if you got a revenge deck, that's helpful.
Yeah, it's definitely helpful.
I mean,
everything's got my Charizard.
Everything's got pros and cons, but that one it really helps, especially if you're running single prize cards.
Yes.
You get that extra HP in there, man.
Yeah, definitely.
This for alligator deck, it tears it up.
Yeah, and then
take that knockout. Got my prize real quick. I think we ended up tying up here.
Yeah,
because you were doing some damage there.
Yeah, just about every time I took out one, I was taking out two at a time. That's one of the big benefits of this Dragapult deck. Once you get kind of on a roll, you can start just kind of taking out 2 and 3 prize turns.
Yep.
It's fairly easy. Again, I was having problems getting fully set up, so I wasn't really able to do any like larger prize card turns. But most of my prize turns it was 2 prizes, and which when you're running, your deck is strictly 1 prize cards. Minus, minus the cape, minus the cape. If they're strictly 1 prize cards, so it's really hard for me to get like a 2 or 3 prize turn.
And then me throwing that wall up, I get them Mimikyus. I run 2 of those bare minimum. Yeah, you gotta have.
Another thing that I changed up in this deck is the fact that I do run a Monkey Dory. That does not come in the box.
No.
I also run a Badoo, which doesn't come in the box.
Very helpful and annoying card, I'll say that Badoo. Especially the way he likes that cape on the Badoo. Oh my god, that is so frustrating.
Look, okay, that is a Z-Rocket special.
Z-Rocket special.
Yes, that is a Z-Rocket special. That's where when you play your Badoo, you go ahead, throw out an Arven, get a Pokemon tool and an item. The item you want to pull is your Luxurious Cape. You want to just kind of throws them for a loop when you throw out that
You thought you knocked me out here.
Yeah, I thought I had you.
But you forgot that damn cape. I told you, man. That
damn cape, dude. But no, you throw out a Badoo and then
blocking you with that that Mimikyu.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, it is so frustrating. Makes me want to punch you in your bulge out head.
This is
man.
Can I?
No, like I was saying, if you run that cape on that Badoo and you're running a revenge deck, It is absolutely pristine. It is the perfect strategy for running a Badoo.
Just tearing those freaking item cards up, man. It hurts you trying to set up. Your opponent has all the time.
It gives you all the time in the world you need.
Oh, yeah.
Because Badoo, with running that 30 HP Badoo, usually people can eventually, knock that out with a stage 1 Pokemon that when they're trying to prep up for their stage 3 or stage 2. And if you put that cape on there, it's not just a one-hit KO on that Badoo with a stage 1 Pokemon.
See,
not unless they're running something like Eevee or
something different.
Yes, a dual stage Pokemon, or an EX basic Pokemon that just has a one prize, or one energy, attack that does like 100 damage. And just has a negative
I hit
effect.
You hard here.
Yeah, this is where you turned me around right here.
Yeah.
You spun me.
I think you pulled some more stuff. You were trying hard.
But I had
I
so
got
much.
to those
I
two
wasn't able
prize
to pull
cards.
the card I was looking for in this draw right here.
You
was
prized
the
it,
Arven.
I think, didn't you?
No, I was looking for the Arven right here, so that way I could pull my either a
What were you?
Super Rod or
you were trying to get
or a
stuff
Night
back.
Stretcher, so that way I could get my Dragapult back out because I still had my Drag Cloak, one of my Drag Cloaks.
Yeah, you were getting the energy on it.
Yeah, I was not able to pull my Dragapult out of the discard pile in time. Now, I was hoping that I would be able to pull, with my recon ability, I was hoping I'd be able to pull something that would help me out here. And it just, the way that the hands, it just didn't happen. And I knew right here is where the game was going to turn around in your favor. And ultimately what happens here is you're able to just
keep hitting that damage.
Yeah, totally just start annihilating my board. This is hard for me to watch.
This is hard. You're having a rough time at this point.
At this point, I can tell you were really enjoying yourself. You were really
moving those damages,
look at
throwing
the
it on there.
smile on your face.
I was going for it.
Yeah, you ruthlessly. See, I'm right here. I'm trying to throw in the towel. I'm trying to throw in the towel right here.
I was done.
I'm done. I'm so done. I know it's done. I'm not. Oh, this is so hard for me to watch.
It was a rough night that night.
That was you know what? There's definitely going to be a rematch coming from this.
Oh, for sure. We'll have to hit it up at Barred Owl or something.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, I've got a couple strategies in my reservoir for this Dragapult deck, and I think I'm kind of excited to show you.
You got it.
So we are definitely gonna have to do
we
this
said
again.
game.
Yeah,
it was a good game.
that was cool.
All right, and our winner. See you guys later.